Hello, team. Welcome to another session of the Blue Kai'sa Evolution update as of December the 2nd. And of course, with our Blue Kai'sa. So, just before we jump into the result, why Blue Kai'sa? Other than the fact that it's dirt cheap, has high ceiling, um, robust game plan for a BO3. Not really great in BO1. I don't suggest this deck for BO1 after some findings. Game plan is favored into default Kai'Sa build, in my opinion. Informational advantages people is not they do not know what is your build and what is your game plan. The Blue Kai'Sa does scale better into the future set as more spells are released. Kai'Sa's 4 mana turn is already very good with a lot of low cost spells and very strong uh, 2 mana drops that it's already a very solid turn that we don't lose out on too much when we skip out on Red Kai'Sa. It does require skills to play, but it is really fun. And it's also fun to play Scuff and win with Scuff. And that's not an opportunity that is always available in other card games, or even if it is, it's not always available um, in different sets. But I do believe that Blue Kai'Sa is at a very nice spot at the moment. Once again, I do have to mention it is dirt cheap. Let's look at the results. Again, this was 24 player skirmish, BO3, 4 rounds. Due to time reasons, they did. I got bubbled out due to tiebreaker, and I wasn't able to run the top 8 as they did only had time to run top 4. So, unfortunately, couldn't make the top 4 cut. But again, I was pretty happy with my results. Some of the matchups that we were playing were played against, again, regular Paisa build. Won the dice roll, got too comfortable, made some very simple math miscalculations. I somehow added the numbers wrong and I didn't have the power, so I lost round 2. And last round, round 3, didn't have the time to play. Didn't take into account the watchers. Played really fast, so again, didn't want to slow play my opponent. Wanted to generally finish the game, but again, my opponent was able to make it to top 4 in the end. I wasn't sure about his final result. Again, it was a good match. Round 2 was against Jinx. Again, they would play due to the nature of our deck that likes discard, and they played the discard battlefield for us. It was very advantageous matchups. Was able to just outscale them with Kai'Sa's legend ability. Round 3 was into another Kai'Sa, another regular Kai'Sa. Um, yeah, nothing to say on this one. Had very good tempo and was able to just take that down. Last round was against E, and we did lose the dice roll. Win, loss, win. Close matchup. Again, the loss on the second round. Um, I might be able to come back from that, but again, 50-minute BO3 is a little tight, and I didn't want to waste time, so I just I was behind on the second game, so I just scoop it up and went into game 3 and hope we can just have a good game there as I get to choose that I get to go first. So was able to pick up game 3 pretty quick, rather efficiently. Wasn't concerned I was going to lose that matchup. The MVP change of the deck Retreat. This card is a very good, and this card has been something that I have been losing to in BO1 in the Kai'Sa mirror match. It is technically just a draw one, channel one for one mana at its worst. At its best, we are retreating um, powerful units like our Blue Kai'Sa. We're keeping it alive. We are, we're getting more resource than we normally wouldn't. We're baiting out spell usage from my opponent. Again, I think everybody is catching on. He started with one retreat, two retreat. I suspect three retreat will be standard going forward for Kai'Sa in set one. I think this card is it's just too powerful, to be frank. So battlefield ordering. Again, we're BO3, so we are back on reverse row again, and the order I like to play them. I mentioned before again, game one, whether going dice roll. This is a very solid battlefield that accelerates our game plan. So and a lot of times, our opponent doesn't know what our deck does, so we can take advantage of that and use this battlefield as much as possible. Start to peak again. Oftentimes if we do lose the first round, we can guarantee to get to go first with this, and have explained the combo with Sundisk before, being able to conquer here and hold to get the cost back, and just have a very good opening and have a good game from there. But reverse row, no matter going first or second, I think this card is always my last pick, right? I think this card has the highest ceiling in a Kai'Sa deck, and the reason is we can make a lot of the removals. We can use a lot of our spell removals to remove cards, whereas a lot of times our opponents that isn't too familiar with this battlefield might make one simple mistake, and that could cost them the game. So again, very high skill ceiling, very high playability. A lot of skill expression in this battlefield, and this is why I'm always, this is the battlefield I use to determine the win. So looking at the deck list now, of course we made room for 3 retreats, so of course there's some sacrifices, but now the list is 3 retreats, 3 stupefy, 3 hexray, 2 cleave, 1 shakedown. This shakedown right here, most likely I'm going to replace it with the Falling Star. Is Shakedown bad in the deck? No, it's not bad in the deck. It's pretty good. It's a 2 mana draw 2 or 2 mana deal 6 anywhere, and that itself is pretty good. And it's there because I don't have a second Falling Star. But like again, it is good. But Falling Star just wins games. This card is broken. I don't think I need to go into too much detail on why this card is broken, but yeah, we just need more Falling Stars. 3 Watch for Centuries, Riftbound Student, Poro are to 2, Vi 2, Sundisk to 2, because we really don't need the second Sundisk, and that's where I cut 1 to make room for the retreat. The third Sundisk does go into the side desk. Unchecked power. This can be a Cathian ring, or it could be unchecked power. I think unchecked power is actually better than a Cathian ring at the moment, in my opinion. Especially in our version where we're playing Sundisk, we can blow up their field and then just conquer with Sundisk, which very nice, right? So 3 Void Seekers. I see, very good into Kai'Sa Kai'Sa mirrors, but Again, we're kind of calling out on if we are if they have retreat or not. Uh, Lecturing Yordle 3. Next is Hopeful. Great card. 2 mana 4/4, right? Vayne. It's decent, but I'm probably going to replace it once I get the second Darius. Um, does come up, of course, but I think Darius is just better for more of the time, especially in a mirror match. I think 5 attack is it's like if it's a 6 attack, I think it's good, but 5 attack is a little too low. Megamac, Doctor Mundo, very good, and then 6/6 split on the mana. Side decking, right? We have the buy higher. This card is a very, very, very good. It's just a good card. A lot of Kaisas like starting to side this card as well. Not totally happy with the side yet, but I think most of the card did its job. Like again, the second Mundo was helpful in the E matchup. Thermal Being is a need into Aurora, of course. Progress Day, good into Kaisa. So all this card came up. I'm just not sure this is the ratio I want to run. Well, and why Brunhire is good? Instead of we're having to do complicated math problems, thinking about maybe what cards they have left in hand, I like to just compare bigger numbers. Sometimes my opponent saves mana for retreat, want to save their Thousand Tail 1 hour. Yeah, I just want to see. I just want to say, yeah, my number is bigger than yours, and take out their Thousand Tails, right? So, again, the card is pretty good. But yeah, cards I'm looking to consider at this point. Echo works pretty well with Sundisk, and I'm not looking to play Echo, kill him, and then get the mana back. That seems kind of dumb. I'm probably looking to play Echo the turn before and then use him as a burst turn. Maybe it's a side deck option, but I want to see where I can incorporate that. But I think Echo has very high potential. Maybe even not in the current set, maybe going into the future sets. All right, well, that's the end of the video. We're probably just looking, to get more updates. I don't think this is done, but for anything that's not Kaisa related, I'm thinking about Yasuo and Ari, and there's some neat combos with them, and both of them are not too expensive. Of course, I wouldn't be playing the Thousand Tail version of Ari. Yeah, if for the next video, please give a vote in the comment, and I'll see which one gets more vote, and I'll upload the next one. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Have yourself a good day.